Randy Pierson, Vice President of Life and Annuities, and today I've got with me Jim Paris, one of our top marketers in the final expense space, and we're going to talk about how do you choose a final expense carrier. Stay tuned. All right, Jim, choosing a final expense carrier. So there's a lot of options out there, and agents sometimes kind of get buried with trying to decide who they want to do business with and why. And I know that you spearheaded an effort for us recently in creating a final expense cheat sheet. So can you tell us a little bit about that cheat sheet?
That's right, Randy. With technology today, people are starting to get overloaded, as you alluded to, the amount of carriers out there. Each one of them have their own certain requirements. So I thought it best, let's put it all into one little sheet that an advisor can quickly run through, find what they need, and move right on.
All right, very good. And the carriers on this cheat sheet would be considered our preferred carriers, correct?
Correct, Randy. These are, sometimes we refer to them as core carriers. I know they're my preferred carriers. I get an overwhelming amount of requests dealing with questions, specifically dealing with these carriers. So that's kind of how we kind of judged who to put on this list and what type of content most asked. So we related it over.
All right, very good. And so to that point then, what kind of information is included on the cheat sheet?
Well, it's going to let you know if it's a just-in-time carrier, which states are pre-appoint, if you're doing business in multiple states. Some carriers you might have to be pre-appointed. Your home state, it might be a just-in-time carrier, but in certain states, it could be a pre-appoint state.
Yeah.
We also get into face amounts, age restrictions. Big one, the height and weight charts that people are looking to see.
So there's some underwriting nuances that are different among the carriers that we note on this tool.
That is correct, Randy. It is designed in case you're with a client, you're doing your field underwriting, and they're not really going to fit into your go-to carrier. You'll be able to access this real quickly, be able to see if they could qualify with another one of the core carriers.
That's a really interesting point. Not only can this be used by agents in determining the carriers that they would like to do most of their business with and why, but it could be a resource tool that they keep on hand literally while they're sitting with clients to determine what direction to take their business.
That's correct, Randy. One way to keep your credibility, especially in the final expense business, is not having to do the, hold on one second, I got to make a call. You know all the information. You're the professional, and you're bringing this service to your client.
Excellent. So for the agents that are watching this video, can you provide a little bit of insight as to why were some of these carriers selected by us as a team to be considered preferred per se?
First and foremost, my judgment is the ease to do business with. Nobody wants to go through a hassle, especially in this day and age with how streamlined everything is. All of these carriers have an easy application process, for the most part, easy to get contracted with, and it's a rapid experience for the agent as well as their clients.
Okay, so ease of use. I'm sure if they're considered preferred, they've got excellent product, right?
Excellent product.
And we already mentioned, most of these have a fair degree of underwriting flexibility and certain nuances that make them more suitable with certain cases than others. I would add, from my perspective, that it's really important that the carriers on the list be good partners, partners with Gord Marketing as well as partner with agent. In other words, they pick up the phone when you call them, right? That there's somebody there to answer your questions as an agent. If you have concerns over where's my business, where's my commissions, underwriting issues, and the like, you want to be sure that it's a carrier that will take your call and service your needs. Very good. So how would an agent obtain a copy of this preferred carrier cheat sheet?
Well, you can give me a call over here at Gordon Marketing, or you can email me, James at gordonmarketing.com, and I will get this right over to you. It's in a PDF version. As you can see, I'm kind of an old-fashioned type of guy. I got it printed off with a bunch of little notes on there. That being said, it is a living, breathing document, so I'm constantly editing and updating it as carriers edit and update their products.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned that. We just added a new carrier relationship to our cadre that has a fantastic combination Medicare supplement and final expense product, and we're seeing sales skyrocketed for it. So, you know, if you're an agent out there and you'd like to have access to a carrier and product portfolio where you can do a combo sale, increase your commission potential, increase the deliverable to your clients, and also do a better job of making sure that business stays on the books, give us a call, give Jim a call, and we'll clue you in as to who that carrier is. But for now, our time has run out, so we must call this episode of Selling Life and Annuities to an end. I do want to ask you, if you would please, make sure you click subscribe at the bottom of this video so that every Tuesday when we roll out new content, you'll be sure to be able to see that. But for now, thank you, Jim, for participating. We appreciate it. And hey, agents out there, happy selling.